You know, that's not.
What happened to Stephen?
This is not exactly the story I was thinking about Stephen, because the story I was thinking about Stephen involves two kids on bikes and some police, and he shows up at Kmart and Dad is shopping there. I don't know quite the story. I don't remember exactly. Yes, go ahead.
Around the family table. Around the family table. We just simply tell stories, and it's about a particular family member. So you just say a particular family member.
All right, that's right. Okay, a particular family member. Yes. Anonymous.
Wiser, okay.
That's right.
Let's just say at one point there's a particular family member who happened to be, you know, tall and handsome and good.
They don't want to hear about me. They want to hear about you.
That was Stephen, pretty good. Thank you anyway, Stephen.
However you tell the story, I just want to hear the story, okay? So.
You're not going to just get the story, okay? You get all the color wrong.
That's fine. No problem.
Good looking and very uncoordinated on mountain bikes. So
Yeah, probably tell the story.
No.
I'll go with that.
But,
No, this is another story. This is a more local story.
a local. Yeah. Well,
a neighborhood type of story.
This person's teenage years that, you know, they were bored and needed some kind of excitement or thrill in their evening.
Exactly sound like the story you talked about.
So, you know, what do most teenagers do? I don't know, go egg somebody's house.
Like this.
Big violation. So it was after dark. I don't know what summer or winter, but it was definitely after dark. And it was on the school premises. And there was
a certain unnamed elementary school in the neighborhood.
Front entrance and a back alley exit.
The story.
Right, this particular member.
This particular family member.
Well, the way that the school was described to me,
Or as I know the story.
Yeah. It has this, you know, front entrance and pretty big school and some soccer fields, and then a back exit alley that goes out to another street.
Steve, have you ever told the story in front of Dad before?
Yes.
I think so.
No, I think
at the
2004.
my house, yeah.
2004, I think. Yeah.
Anniversary party, right?
Oh.
So,
but it's never been on tape before.
I was too traumatized. But see, now it's about a particular family member. It's not.
That's right.
Up saying he did.
Right. We don't want to name names here.
So the well-coordinated on a bicycle.
That eliminates me.
You're exonerated, Jim.
To the coordinated part, because on a bicycle.
If you narrow it down too much, they're gonna figure out who it is.
Not even a mountain bike, one speed bike, apparently, as the story goes, and a back alley exit. Well, as the eggs were in the hand of this family member and his accomplice, and in the action of throwing the eggs at the target, there seemed to be a spotlight that suddenly appeared from the front of the school.
Wait, was the spotlight happen to be attached to a police car?
Yes.
Oh, just show you.
Did he have a loudspeaker on the car? He did, but according to the story, the person and their accomplice weren't there long enough to hear what he had to say.
Wow, they ride those bikes fast, don't they? Faster than a speed sound.
But what really happened was there was a freeze time, you know, that they were deciding whether to go, and the accomplice was already gone, and then the family member turned around to see that he had no real choice in the matter but to get moving too.
So wait, is it accurate to say this particular family member was blaming the accomplice for running?
No, but just was the leader in the situation at the time by default, because, you know, who goes first?
Sure.
So, across the 200 yards of grass, into that back alleyway, the spotlight disappeared very quickly to fly around the few streets to get to the other side of the school, which had a couple blocks away. And the bicyclists seem to get past one
It's
block
like
and
a
the
mile,
next
it's
block.
like a mile around, I think, or something. Or more
Yeah.
all the way, so it's a long ways around.
So, alright, so around the block, apparently, you know, there was a square block, according to the map. And so the bicyclist passed the square block, and we're going to make another turn on the next block.
Who's what? What do you mean we?
I'm describing from
Oh,
the
I'm sorry.
perspective of the individual.
This is a first-hand account.
Yeah.
Okay.
It makes it more exciting when you talk in the past in the active voice. So, looking back, the family member could see the police officer flying by about triple the speed limit across that way.
So that would be 75 and a 25 as an example.
At least 60 and a 25. Very quickly. But we were making the turn, so they weren't able to see us. We were already another block down. But that was just where it all started. Well, the problem was they knew that the police were looking for them, so, well, probably, because, you know, nothing more important in a town like Los Altos than a couple kids.
Oh, we're kind of identifying the town.
Couple
Okay,
kids
that's
with
fine.
eggs, man. That's
You
how
know,
we
I mean, that's the excitement of the month. And Private Gray Dotson 510s coming over.
that helps too.
Yeah. So, there were no 510s around it. Distract.
There's no
The
I wish I could have been there to help.
Wait, it's I forgot. Sorry, the LAPD.
The LAPD.
The obvious strategy at this point is to kill some time in another city while everything simmers down.
So basically, you would wait until the LAPD had some other egg-smelling perp to go after.
And the helicopters went down and
Until the
grabbed
donut special kicked in at the local donut.
There you go.
We got another schedule.
Happy hour at Winchell's.
But anyway, so the direction the bicyclist kept going continued on for some 5 or 10 miles or something into the neighboring city where there was more places to go.
East LA?
And there were crowds to mingle into.
I think it was more like
No, music.
South MV
Okay,
Yeah.
South End.
or Middle MV into the, you know, areas where there's Targets and other stores and whatever. So we are there.
They went to the slums.
We are there killing time and a little paranoid about how to get back home safely. We were very concerned about our driver's licenses a few years out and making sure that we would still be able to get those. Yeah. So we end up in Target or something, and
Right.
and who is there but the tallest family member?
The tallest particular family member.
Would that be an older family member too?
Yeah, and wiser.
Well, not quite as old.
Well, apparently way wiser.
Not quite as old, right?
Do you think this particular family member who is in this difficult situation could go to this other tall family member and say, "I've got a problem, can you help me?"
Maybe not under these circumstances.
I got you checking.
So,
Well, how exactly did you identify that particular family member? Or did that person, those children?
this person's head tends to stick out over the top of most of the store. It's just pretty easy to spot a particular family member.
Hey, Zach, you got your keys on you? I want to just... Can you stand up for a second?
And that wasn't some kind of a paranoid illusion at all? Or,
Well, the family member checked with the accomplice to make sure that they weren't seeing something. No, they were.
Wait, translate. Is that my dad?
Don't give it away.
That the accomplice who enjoyed the same degree of paranoia agreed, right?
Yes.
And just to be clear, this is a store that this very tall particular family member didn't happen to frequent very often.
Maybe once a year.
Unusual circumstance, okay?
Why does it seem suspicious, huh?